Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at DWK's totally legit recaps of My Little Pony, specifically Season 7, Episodes 18 and 19. Daring Done, and this is a tongue twister, It Isn't the Main Thing About You, which has a multicolored rarity? That's an interesting thumbnail. Okay, I'll roll with this one. I have literally no idea what we're about to get into, but usually daring makes me think we're going to do a daring do / Rainbow Dash episode? I haven't seen this far into the show. I know I get a lot of flack for it, and honestly, in this case, yeah, I kind of deserve it, considering this isn't a bridge. This is a flat-out parody by recapping and stating exactly what happened, but recontextualized into completely straightforward, actual analysis. Even though DWK doesn't like being called an analysis because there's a lot of other baggage with that, I've been told. Yeah, complicated. Excuse me. Yeah, it's complicated. I've, again, been told. I avoid fandoms because, one, I'm much too lazy to bother. It's not really a good excuse. It's kind of true, though. So we're just going to jump right in and see where this goes. And considering it's DWK, we all know where this will go. And by all of us, I mean we all realize there's no way to know where it goes, because it'll be either the gutter, it'll be some actual lofty goal where he makes a great point and you're kind of just forced to reassess the entire show, or he makes a great point that takes you straight into the gutter and you just kind of feel dirty all over. But at the same time, you recognize that he did it really well and you kind of feel awkward because of that mix. It's usually one of the three. Unless it's the fourth option, which doesn't actually happen except for when it does, where you have no idea what the hell's going on and you're just kind of sitting there going, the fuck? I mean, to be fair, I'm always in that stage in general, but it just seems to be a thing in its own right. Yeah. DWK, the only series I love because I have no idea what the hell is going to happen. Oh, God. If you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up because DWK is awesome. I always go DBK or something. What the hell? DWK is awesome. I can English. Hit them up. And if you really like the stuff, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like too. I'd say ring the bell, but we all know YouTube doesn't actually recognize that. Instead, hit up Discord, because then you'll actually be told whenever these things go live. Let's get started.
Jesus
Guess what
Christ,
time
are you
is?
guys still watching these things?
Oh, God. Is that a bowl of ice cream or ramen? On the... Ooh, hey! Is that a horse with a beard? Totally hood recap? It's just a fucking hood. Oh, because he's wearing
you know
a
the
horse
drill.
pants,
We're
yes.
in the pony place doing the pony thing, and this guy's like,
Morning, Pinkie Pie. Get your Ponyville Chronicle right here.
What?
all right, wait, maybe this is like a perspective issue. I'm having trouble.
I don't know what kind of perspective issues I could be having in a 2D cartoon, but shut up. Oh, God. Also,
Wait,
yeah,
but
broadsheets.
This guy is tiny. His
Tiny
windpipe's
Tim.
probably the size of a cocktail straw, and his voice should be
Cockney?
higher. Let me, hold on. Let me fix this. All right.
I mean, one hand, when you sober up, it's not that funny anymore. On the other hand, I am actually now questioning how often are these just his crazy drug-addled, probably completely drunk-addled mind. Also, I'm sober right now, and I still find this funny. What does that say about me? Okay, probably everything everyone already expected. I'm basically the equivalent of a drunk person while completely sober. Apparently, I get very calm and collected and suave when I'm drinking, but I never drink that much, so no one ever notices. God.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
How drunk was he?
I'm drunk. I'm a little bit drunk.
Anyway, we're hanging
just-
out on a bench
Oh,
that you
God.
shouldn't spend too long trying to figure out, and Punk's all, oh, hey, look, AK,
How do they
you're
sit
like
on these
finally
things?
quit writing. What do you know? And
They
Dash
can
is
read?
like, all right, Pinky, time to go smack some sense into this bitch. Maybe you could just, like, write her a letter first? Bro, why would the creator of my favorite franchise publicly announce that she was retiring unless I'm supposed to go straight to her house and talk her out of it?
This is setting a really bad example for every possible audience of this.
I'm sorry, this actually happened. I mean, yes, him speaking through Pinkie Pie to say this is setting a horrible example. Yeah, this actually is kind of creepy. Seriously, this is like Stephen King when he decided to quit and he got the story Misery out of it. He broke his foot and it was inspiration. It was actually creepy. But that's basically the story that went through his head and he decided to keep writing. It actually has absolutely nothing to do with it now that I think about it. But basically, this is the setup to Misery, the book more than real life. And yeah, this is like creepy levels of fandom here. Oh, I get it. It's a meta episode in its actual canon episode. Oh, no wonder he would call it a hood review. This is way too real already.
Show. So they enter the cottage steeped
It's
in a
glowing?
musk of liquor, sweat, and melancholy, and Dash is all, dude, you can't stop writing books. The entire Daring Do fandom will collapse. You mean the fandom that makes those sex pillows of me? Actually, they're called Ducky Makaras.
What?
You know, I'm just saying, just so you know. You own one of those, Dash.
Yeah.
Only own it ironically and snuggle it sarcastically. And what, hump it facetiously? We
Yes.
can leave at any time, by the way. Hey, man, this is better than being alone. No offense, dude, but you must really suck at being alone. Anyway, AK's depressed because a bunch
God.
of people in some town hate her for breaking their shit on her adventures, and Dash is like, dude, you just gotta get your confidence back by hearing how much people like you. I mean, you guys like me, right? Come on, let's go find some people. Bro, what's going on? You like Daring Do, right? Nah, she's a fucking cunt.
Oh,
Damn it, why
wow,
did this
that is
fucking
good.
work? Maybe we shouldn't have taken someone who's clearly in a fragile emotional state to the place where she just told us everyone's already pissed off at her. Why
Yeah,
didn't you
she
say
still
something
happens with
earlier? Look, Dashie, I love hanging out with you and everything, and we seem to get paired off a lot, but no matter how many times it
Yeah,
happens,
we got
I'm
them
never
good.
gonna get used to having to be the smart one. Also, hey, it's,
Oh.
what's his name?
Pinky's the smart one. Oh God, she's the smart one. Oh God, I can see it now. It makes sense. But it really shouldn't. This is like whenever you're in Marvel, and the good point that actually makes a ton of sense is coming from Deadpool. There's something fundamentally wrong when the literal joke character is the sane one. Oh God. I'm actually thinking that's one of the reasons I like the show. But yeah, I love how he's explicitly calling out the fact that they didn't need to do anything. They didn't need to bother her. They didn't need to drag her to the place where it wouldn't help explicitly. They just need to be there and to give her a little pep talk. And she was already getting that. And then they just... I like how he's making it obvious that everything they're doing isn't helping because the actual outcome would have been so much easier. Oh, God. Also, I like how it's completely just... Like, they're just throwing it out there that she's Daring Do, and it's not really her stories, it's her life. She's writing memoirs, but they're all just kind of rolling with it as how he's portraying it. Don't think of the show did that, but at least DWK is, and it's kind of awesome.
Dr. Candelabra? Guys, he's right there.
Dude.
Guys, it's the dude. Nope.
I have no idea who that is.
Jesus fucking
Also-
Christ, man. I guess emotions are just running that
happens
high
with
right now.
those
So,
little
AK
tears?
spazzes off into the distance with Ponk and Dash in hot pursuit, and Dash is like,
Pursuit.
It's the get on in.
I'm sorry, run
What?
that by me one more time.
It's the get on in. Get on in. Get on in.
This has sexual imagery in it.
Anyway, they get on in, where they
I'm sorry, that's real? I just watched him do it in slow motion, and while that's probably not the phrasing, but I just... It took DWK 20 takes. 20! Before you can say that line without laughing. I don't have that luxury, nor do I have the patience, because, oh my God. I am actually a little impressed with DWK here for only keeping it to 20. I have so many videos where I have like easily 100 outtakes that I just had to edit out because I just kept laughing at stupid things. Not in the actual videos I'm looking at or reviewing, or even when I've done more in-depth dives on things, but just on me saying something stupid that's so incredibly dumb that I have to cut out, but then I'm thinking it's funny and I just leave it in, and I realize it's dumb and I cut it out and I laugh at myself for how stupid it is. It's a horrible, never-ending cycle. You should never do that. I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by the fact that this is so incredibly... It shows the people making the show know exactly who their audience is. To a very scary degree, actually.
They find AK 5 deep and crying into an empty mug. And okay, come
Cider.
on. There is no excuse this time, guys. He's standing on a table in the middle of the room, flapping his cock holster, and you're looking right at him. AK, dude, it's fucking Dr. Caramello, your arch nemesis. Are you that fucking smashed right now that you can't recognize him? And Dash, what's your excuse? I know I give you a lot of shit, but you're not actually retarded. There's a catastrophic failure of brain function occurring right now.
Why is it
on
always the
both
bad
your parts,
dragon?
And I'm just trying to figure. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Don't tell me it's the hood. Are you having a giggle, mate? Are you seriously telling me that even though you can hear him
Ponies
speaking
don't have
and
permits,
see half
obviously.
his face, you guys don't have the slightest inkling as to who it might be because there's a piece
not a
of
clue.
cloth over
Never
the
figured
top
out.
of his head.
Wait, what was he just saying? What other horse do you know of with a Spanish accent and a 5 o'clock shadow who follows you around starting shit for no reason? How is this not setting off any alarms? And again, the obvious question, how the hell does a horse grow 5 o'clock shadow? I mean, let's be completely honest. This is a world with magic and ponies that have wings and horns. And the part that actually breaks my suspension of disbelief is 5 o'clock shadow. I feel like I need to go reassess my life about that.
Wait, I get it. I've seen this before.
What?
The exact same thing happens in the episode right after this one when Rarity's hair gets messed up. There's a scene where she puts on a hood to
be
cover
fair,
it
with
up,
hair
and
like that, no one would think
nobody
it's
in
Rarity.
Bronyville has a fucking clue who she is. This explains
are
it.
magic.
Ponies, like suburban teenagers who listen to too much rap and start wearing baggy clothes and flashing gang signs, have
Without
hood
knowing what they mean.
autism. So, Callie Beerbong's getting everyone riled up over the statue that Daring Do broke. You see, a long time ago, this chick with some really wicked fashion sense named Somnambula smashed a giant puss and then walked in a straight line. And that gave everyone hope that they could smash some puss too and then pass a field sobriety test if they got pulled over on the way home. From then on, the villagers would hang strings of bro paths on the statue every year to congratulate their
look, it looks like
homegirl and
kryptonite.
keep that hope alive. Or whatever. So Dash tries to explain to everyone that Daring Do only broke the statue when she was curb stomping Owie Zodel for forcing Phillies to rectally smuggle MacGuffins into Yakistan, but they're not hearing it. They all fuck off, and it looks like AK is
This is a
finally
world of magic. Why don't
broken.
you just
I
rebuild
can't
it?
believe it. You won, Copacabana. You got this
Good job,
shit
you fucking
locked
dick.
down.
Oh,
What
yeah.
could you even do to fuck this up?
Everything.
Oh yeah, no, I guess you could take off the inexplicable disguise, which has somehow worked perfectly
he's
up
actually a
until
person
now,
who I
while
knew who
Daring
was.
Do's still standing right over there, exposit your entire plan, and then give a reason to chase after you by capturing your best friend. That would fuck it up, yeah. Also, yeah, that's right.
Her closest friend.
Apparently, Dash is her best friend, even.
Wait, what? Lives in a cabin in the woods. Best friend is someone she only met twice. First response when she gets upset is to run to a bar. Oh god, Dash might actually be her best friend. That is actually kind of depressing. Hell, by that logic, this guy could be her fiance or husband or boyfriend, and it would still technically count because they literally have a relationship. That is kind of dark. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Obviously,
Even though they've only met twice before this. So, Cabaret Hard-On ties Dash to a giant rod and tries to dip her in goo, and Daring's
I'm
like,
sorry, did that just say what I think it said? Also, really, he just giant hard on goo. Oh god, I'm afraid to see what this actually is. I know, I made jokes way too many dick jokes, but come on, that thing looks like a dog. All of you thought the exact same thing when you first saw it. I thought it looked like a giant spear, but now that he said it, it kind of does look like it's very phallic. Oh god. And it's just gonna plunge right into that moist pit. I think it's her first time being melted by acid. There's so many bad puns I can make here. Should just pop a bit. Actually, no, I'll probably dissolve it, but that's completely not here or there. Oh, God. I know I said it already, and I'm probably going to say it again. The people behind this show know what they were doing. There is no way to explain this otherwise. I mean, wow. Oh, God. Also, the real just look like mask lines there. It's weird.
A giant rod and tries to dip her in goo, and Dering's like, well, we're fucked. Nah, dude, just
Yeah.
jump. Some shit'll happen and we'll be fine. Trust me.
Is she just a DH? And wow, Pinky's just being crazy.
Holy fuck, bro. How'd you know? Oh,
Magic.
I've done the same scene before. Season 1, episode 15. Almost
What?
the same timestamp, too. All right, so
Oh,
they get
yeah,
back
they
to the
did.
place, and she's like, hey, look, he stole your shit. That's worse than what I did. And these fools are like, oh, yeah, you're cool. Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. So, everyone's mad at Dude here instead. Daring Dude drops some cash to fix the shit she broke. Everything's copacetic.
Cool
And she's
magic,
all,
and apparently
guys,
money
I
fixes it."
learned something today.
And she
What's
just
that,
DH'd
Daring
by
Dude?
20
The
years.
importance of good PR tactics. If you fuck something up and people get mad at you, you can explain yourself all you want and it won't do any good. But throw some money their way and find someone else for them to direct their anger at.
I mean, I don't want to agree with this because it's kind of a shitty message, but it's also legitimately true. And if you actually try it in PR tactics, it will work. Throw money at people and give them someone else to be mad at. It will legitimately work. It shouldn't. Really shouldn't. But it does. I hate that he's making a valid point here. I really don't like that.
And boom, you're in the clear. You just gotta not give up hope that people are easy to manipulate. I think some
Yeah, money is
Nebula would be
unfortunately very
proud, dude.
Also, I realize that I'm horribly lonely. I mean, you're my best friend, Dash, and
And you met
I
her
only
twice.
see you like once a year. I probably wouldn't have had such a huge emotional breakdown over this whole thing if I had somebody to talk to, but
Yeah, you sure work on
I'm
that.
just so isolated, and I was hoping we could like hang out more
Oh,
often.
no.
You know, just grab coffee or a drink.
Well, good seeing you, man. You should use this in your next book. Catch you later.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, so I don't really know what's going to happen here other than DWK said something about crazy hair cutting out and a hood hides you perfectly. So apparently blinders are legitimately magic to ponies in a way that even magic doesn't seem to do. Sure, I'll just roll with this one. But considering Rarity seems to be, at least in DWK's portrayal right now, his waifu, some people have mentioned it's actually a Twilight XP, but that's apparently not what he's portraying in the series here. I'm wondering if this is a Rarity episode that involves her mentally breaking down because of hair, which is I'm assuming what this is. How is he going to handle this one? I'm going with through a lot of drinking, probably. Let's go with that one. It's usually the likely option here. Also, am I the only one noticing the fans are blowing at her, but her hair's going towards it? Anyone else noticing that? Really? Just me? Just me? Okay, just me. Yeah, sure. Maybe I'm just crazy. Well, I mean, yes, but that's beside the point.
Have you a single big one?
Oh, Rarity, for you, I always have one nice,
Oh, God.
big set of pure, adoring,
Scroll
romantic
together.
thoughts.
Oh, he's getting really into this one. My little waifu. Oh, damn. Punk rock. Oh gosh, he went full on evil villain there. It's the hood that does it.
Oh.
What the hell was that? What the fuck? Why can't we just have an episode? There's nothing fucking bad happens to her for once. Why must I watch her suffer over and over? Totally, you fuckers. Oh god, this is hard to read. Who give me shit for... God, it's so much red on top of red. This is legitimately hard to read. Putting too much text in these videos. Hits one has the most fucking text. Oh, son of a... Does it say seriously man-word? I can't even read what he says behind it. Son of a... Totally waifu. Seriously, my waifu. Well, obviously he must be shipping Sparkles. Twilight.
Okay.
Ember or anyone else.
So, it's a lovely day in Ponyville.
Everyone's
and
so
literally
happy.
fucking everyone is trying to buy some flowers, and Filthy's like,
Looks like I'm not the only one who left Mayor's Day to the last minute.
all right, hold on
Idiot.
a second. So what does Mayor's Day entail exactly? Obviously, in the real world, we have Mother's Day for moms and Valentine's Day for wives and girlfriends, but each of us only has one mom, and obviously nobody in this fandom has to worry about wives or girlfriends, so that's all very reasonable. But based on the name and this clusterfuck going on here, it seems like
I just want to say right now, the call out on that one was real. Oh, God. Love the point. Like, great meme face there, but wow. Yeah, it wasn't just real, but that was vicious, man. talking that harsh. I mean, to be fair, I'm one of the weird ones in the sense that I do have a wife, and that's weird, but mostly because yeah. If you haven't got my personality kind of warped yet, still got married. So if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. But just that aside, damn, DWK is being savage right now. Like, I just want to take a second to point that out because I'm sure no one already got that. But just in case you did, I'm going to let you relish it. Just relish the oh my god levels of dickishness right here. Yeah.
Like this Mayor's Day requires everybody to get every chick they know.
Oh god, stop
Anyway,
caring.
I literally don't give a shit about any of that stuff I just said because right then Rarity shows up looking just as usual, and she's like, "Darling, familia, everybody chill out.
I'm gonna let you know a little secret. Bitches get wet for complimentary colors."
Fashion Horse is rolling around town making some very important preparations for upcoming spread in Equestria's premier Mayor's Hair Care magazine.
That's it, man.
However, she's never too busy to help folks out with the little business structure and marketing advice, and not to suck her off too hard, but you gotta admit she is qualified.
He wasn't lying about the most text. Great. Scratch that. Pulling up this. I'm just going to go back a bit. Dear God, that was hard to read. Internet dictionary. Oh God, it's an actual dictionary intro. But you have to admit, compared to one thing we can all agree on, a phrase often used on social media, best translates actual English as, if you disagree with me, I'll ignore you or act like you're being unreasonable. I need to read the internet dictionary, don't I? You know what? Screw it. Next time I do a live stream, I'm reading the internet dictionary. I'm sure that in no way, shape, or form would ever backfire. Nope. Can't foresee any problem with that at all.
Gotta admit, she is qualified to do.
God, I'm going to be reading all this. I've been watching the show for 6 years. Oh yeah, it went a while. Now, and ironically, in a cartoon I originally came to for fantasy and escapism. Possibly my favorite thing has been watching this little dressmaking pony develop from an aspiring fashion designer with a single shop in a small town to a legitimate entrepreneur who's well connected in the industry she once gazed at from afar with starry eyes. Oh yeah, that actually is a thing. Oh God, that's character progression. I mean, Twilight doesn't count because it's all magical BS, and she was already like set up next to the princess, so it doesn't really matter where she steps from there. It doesn't really change anything on her end. It goes from, you are the person who's closest to the princess to you're still the person closest to the princess, and everything else is just kind of secondary. Yeah, but this one's actually changing and developing, and shows don't usually do that. Yeah, I've watched the previous episode where she talked about having multiple shops. She talked about having employees. And it never just clicked to me that, yeah, we've actually watched the progression of her achieving her dream and moving forward with it in a realistic way that would happen in an ideal world without magic. Yeah, oh God, this is actually kind of crazy. This is twice now in 2 episodes that something that is completely normal but also seems unrealistic to me is that, she tried really hard and her dream came true, and that suddenly seems unrealistic. That is depressing. Oh, God. Well, this is the breakdown episode, so that makes it a little more realistic and believable.
So, anyway, she handles the situation with the Flower Sisters, hooks up these guys, and then goes to see everyone's favorite sugar-tarted living ball of cotton candy, Ponkerpo. So, that stupid myth that says if you sneeze enough times in a row, you'll have an orgasm? Well, apparently...
The fuck? No. This is not even to do with the show, but I don't... I'm sorry. But there's a myth that if you sneeze enough, you have an orgasm. Oh, wow. That is literally as biologically accurate as the idea of saying, pull my finger, and whatever happened next has just as much effect. And the thing about myths like that is there's always that one idiot out there who believes it. And to them I say, I got some swampland in Texas to sell you. Hit me up. Yeah. And if there's one person in the comment who's actually asking about that, oh dear God. I'm sorry, I've never heard that one before, and I am legitimately at the WTF world for that to actually be a thing. I'm just losing faith in humanity as he's talking about this. Please tell me he made that up for a joke. This isn't real. That there's actually someone who would try this, like, hey, you know what's going to be fun? Let's get a bunch of pepper and snort it and see what happens. Yeah. I just, oh God, why? There's probably someone who did. There's probably going to be someone in the chat saying, hey, yeah, here's a video of someone trying it. Oh God, there's probably going to be a video of someone trying it. Why? Why? Oh God. I'm sorry. I'm losing faith in humanity. Just this reference right here. It's not even a joke he's making. It's just. Better question, why does he know that? I know it because he just referenced it, but I'm going to also make a point to forget this as soon as possible. And unfortunately, I can't do that because I don't actually have any alcohol in the house right now. Damn it. Meh. Well, I'll just go and do something else. Like banging my head against a wall. I hear that helps.
For Pinky, it's true because she's
What?
like... and coats the entire
Oh,
room
wow.
in
Super sticky celebration string.
And we're just like, God damn it, Pinky, you never aim for a girl's hair. And Pops will, dude, I'm sorry, I got caught up in the moment. I don't care if you're about to bust a nut the size of Manhattan. That's just basic etiquette,
Did he go
man.
everywhere?
Listen, spooky eyes. Why don't you take a picture? It will last longer.
Anyway, they mob up in
She's getting mad at
Zikora's
Spooky
place
Eyes,
and
really.
Rare's all,
And
Pinky
blue raspberry.
spooched in my hair. And Z's all, bro, you never aim for a girl's hair. That's just basic etiquette. I got caught up in the moment. Please fix it, please. Yeah, cool your jets. Fucking ponies, man. Nobody gives a shit about the zebra till you need some potions.
Literally
whatever.
dying.
No, I'm your
Oh.
best fucking friend. Zikora, give me a fucking break. The potions are the same color and you put them in two identical bottles with no differentiating markings. I'm not saying you need to slap some
She's a
FDA
dick.
labels on there, but could you provide literally any indication as to which one is which?
It just seems like this might be inviting a mishap of some sort.
Hey, Rare, sweetie, they fell and got kind of jumbled up there. Don't you want to just make sure that, nope, okay, hey, Zikora, how about you take a look and just check that, no, Pinky, I don't suppose you want to help me out
What
here.
was that?
No,
I think I changed.
Nope, nobody? All right, hold on just a sec. I
Wait,
gotta
what?
prepare for this.
Despairs internally. Yeah, I think I just reached that point a few minutes ago. Literally 30 seconds ago. I can completely understand the sentiment. I don't like agreeing with an Aqua meme.
Okay, now I'm ready.
My mane feels lighter already.
Well, it's definitely lighter.
Yep, there it is. So yeah, either Rarity took the wrong bottle or Zikora really needs to start designing sulfate-free products. Still, Waifu Horse tries to
Sulfate free? Oh, yeah, that's the thing that happened. But yeah, I'm not missing out here.
took the wrong bottle or Zikora really needs to start designing sulfate-free.
For real, though, if you have a really dry scalp or hair, that shit works like fucking magic. Oh. Didn't actually know that. Have to remember that. Haven't had a dry scalp in years.
Still,
but
Waifu
useful.
Horse tries to get her shit done anyway, and she's like,
Have you
"Hey,
considered
Roseluck,
shaving?
I just came to grab those." Bitch, who the fuck are you? Yo, hey, Davenport, I just need to
be
pick up
fair-
that sofa.
I'll give you twice whatever the pony who wants to buy the yellow one is paying.
Sold. And she's like, "Holy
What?
balls, man! Is everyone just nice to me because I'm loud and hot? I thought people liked me because I helped them with shit, but I wear a hood and talk all quiet, and these people I've known for years don't even recognize me."
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's how most ponies are designed. It's literally just the hair. Seriously telling me they just didn't recognize her for her face or her voice? Talking quiet actually can make sense with that one. But the face, I'd like to point out, Ember made a previous good point about how they all kind of look the same, because it's literally the same exact face with different colors and hair. So if you change someone's hair, they literally, oh God, this is actually a good reason for the hood. It legitimately makes it hard to tell who they are. Oh. I wasn't expecting to come to a realization that that was actually a very valid point, but, yeah, that's the thing.
Recognize me. And Glooby's like, "Hey man, to be fair, being loud and hot goes a long way." And
It does.
Twiggy's all, "Now, Rarity, you can make up for any deficit in your appearance by having self-esteem and confidence." Nigga, I made a little kid cry with this shit. You can't just pretend this is some kind of attitude issue. Anyway,
It's
Rarity's
more
all,
the
"Guys,
missing
can you
section.
make me
Have you considered
remember
shaving it all off?"
magic?" And they're like, "Dude, there's literally no way that'll work." And she's like,
why
"Can
though?
you try anyway?" so it doesn't work. But then Sakura's like, hey man, good news, your hair's just gonna grow back normal.
like its
So a
hair.
lot of you might be thinking, hey, problem solved, right? I mean, yeah, I won't be back in time for the magazine thing, but at least it will be back. So count your blessings, right? All she has
Fixes
to do
itself
is
in
wait a
time.
couple months. So why is she still so busted
Wait, it
up
takes months
about
for
it?
hair to grow that long?
I'll tell you why.
Rarity's mane is more than just hair. It's her big, glorious, throbbing, well-manicured lady cock. It's her pride
Oh
and
my.
joy, and it's
Interesting,
obviously a very
picture there.
important factor in not only how she perceives herself, but how a lot of other folks do too.
Yeah, it is her
Wait,
most
okay,
distinguished
imagine
feature.
if your dick was on the top
He's
of your
really
head,
enjoying
right?
that.
And you walked
basically a
around
unicorn.
proudly brandishing and flaunting it, basing
That
so
is
much
literally
your
unicorn culture,
self-image
though, so
off
yeah.
of its majesty, and then one day it just got hacked the fuck off. And not only were you reeling from the loss on a personal level, but then these fuckers who were always nice to you before started ignoring you or treating you like shit. You'd be like, oh,
I'm sorry, I just need a second to process having someone just cut your head horn off. Ooh. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel when you think about it too hard.
holy fuck, they only
take the
liked
eye,
me
it's
because I
easier.
had a giant dick on my head. And then to top it all off, you couldn't do your big photo shoot for Dickhead magazine? If it were me, I'd be fucking
Oh, God,
emotionally
that face.
devastated. That's why it's important. Anyway, Rarity gets hella depressed, freebases a shitload of cocaine, and then
It
locks
looks
herself
like
in the
it.
house for vodka and ice cream week, which, speaking from
Honestly,
experience,
the vodka
seems
makes
like
more
a
sense.
great
That much
way
ice
to
cream's
deal with
terrifying.
despair until about 24 hours in when you start shooting liquid fire out your asshole. If you ingest nothing but liquor and Haagen-Dazs for a couple days, it doesn't matter how cold it is going in, it's hot coming out. And twice all.
Unlike your hair, confidence
That's someone who is speaking from experience. Damn. Also, if it only takes 2 days for it to move through your intestinal tract, you might want to consult a doctor because it really shouldn't be moving that fast. Or the liquid alcohol, because with that much ice cream, the liquid is not entirely certain either, is one hell of a laxative. Things I did not expect to find out or say today. Reaching the consumption level of alcohol, that it acts as a laxative. The more you know. God. I feel like this is just going to be one of those videos where someone in the future will come back here and take all these clips and make me regret ever doing YouTube. And I'm probably going to forget to edit this out. So just again, future me, go punch yourself if you forget to edit this out, you son of a bitch. And Mom, if you're watching this, future me's a dick. I blame him. I really hope I remember to edit this out.
is something you can get back right now.
Let me guess, I just have to feel beautiful and
Magic?
special on the inside. No.
I was gonna say something
Seriously?
else.
Iglamy's like, how about just fucking those guys up? It's what I would do. See, now that I could try. Check it out, sluts. Punk rock. So, Filthy
Actually, looks
Rich
pretty
is
good.
like,
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have bought flowers without asking.
I mean, it does look
for
completely different than
what
regular
you like.
Rarity.
and Rarity's like,
I have a solution.
you do? Yeah, divorce her. Also, fuck you, Roselot. So she tells Rose to eat her ass, tells Fan Guy to blow her, and breaks Davenport's legs.
my.
And AJ's like,
Well, Rarity, if you wanted to shine from the inside out, I think this afternoon you became the brightest filly in Equestria.
Dude, what?
you know, like you're beautiful on the outside
But
as
you just
long
made
as
yourself
you
beautiful
feel
on the inside.
beautiful
Why is there a
on
choker
the
on your tail?
inside. Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit. The reason I still look good is because I kick ass at fashion design, so I was able
Yeah,
to
she's
fix
highly
my hair,
competent.
and because I had you guys here to help me pull my head out of my ass.
Yeah.
She worked out for me because I'm talented.
Oh god. Oh god, it's time for the life lesson. This guy's so far up his own ass he could eat his ass for lunch. His lunch twice. Thing is though, the life lesson he's pointing out is accurate. And not the one the show is going for. Which it's accurate. I'm guessing this is when he was drunk again while editing.
And I've got close friends, not because of some vague new age feel good mumbo jumbo. That's the big,
The choker on the tail is
hideous
so
line
weird.
of bullshit this whole self-esteem movement has sold us. That we're all beautiful, unique flowers, and we're entitled to feel proud of ourselves just for being alive.
I mean, technically for some of us, the fact that we're still alive could be considered an achievement in a way. But you know what I mean. To be fair, for the people who still being alive is considered an achievement, it's usually because you are so stupid. Breathing is something you actively need to remember. And before someone thinks I'm making a mean joke, no. Just look up idiot fails. It's funny and it's hilarious, and then realize someone thought this was a good idea. And then just think about that. Someone on any of those fail videos thought, inserting this into my insert any orifice here was a good idea. I'm going to do that. Yeah. How the hell is humanity still around when that is not an outside occurrence? I don't know, but it's hilarious, so I will just roll with it.
That's asinine. Self-confidence comes from handling life, not the other way around. You gotta put in the effort to not only be good at shit, but to surround yourself with good people
Sometimes
and not
clever.
worry about the shitty ones. That way when life bends you over and fucks you in the ass, you'll have skills to help you get through it and homies
Either that or
to
you're
get
really
you
good
back.
at acting.
Wow, I guess that
Fake
makes
it till
a
you
lot
make it
more
does have
sense than
valid.
just saying you're great
Yeah,
as
until you're
long
actually
as you
called
feel
fantastic.
great. Although, considering you just bashed a guy in the shins, it kind of undercuts the poignancy a
Yeah,
little. Whatever,
you kinda
nobody's
fuck it up.
perfect. It's part of the lesson. Self-actualization, healthy relationships, and sometimes breaking people's legs.
Yeah. And that was DWK writing so many screens that he was actively punishing his audience. Also, probably because he had to watch Rarity have a breakdown, legitimately a breakdown this time, instead of just going kind of crazy beforehand. Okay, she actually has a lot of her going crazy episodes when I think about it. But still, that was awesome. I love seeing DWK get really into it and getting actually pissed and then not enjoying some of the things that actually came as honest realizations from watching him do it. And yeah, the one thing I'm taking from this, I will be doing an internet dictionary reading because I just find this hilarious. Unless I actually have a sudden blinding sense of good taste and realize this is a terrible idea. But considering it's me, that won't happen. I don't have to worry about that ever happening. Generally, though, I like what he did here. I like that he really jumped into it. I like that he threw in more of the cards and is actively parodying himself, parodying the show, but at the same time also treating it completely serious. He mentioned in a previous episode, he's a parody of himself. And in this one, he's explicitly parodying himself with the cards. And that's actually a technique I like in humor. And it's actually something that's not entirely original. Stephen Colbert, back when he did his really old show on Comedy Central, the Colbert Report, would do that with his word on the side of the screen, where he was basically arguing a point and then having a counterpoint on the side. It's actually a very common technique in a lot of shows to have a counterpoint on there. Now, of course, because Colbert was doing a more humorous-based show, it was just generally a laugh, where a lot of others will make a counterpoint similar to it, or in a lot of comedy shows that blatantly stole that exact thing, they're just doing it because it's a funny bit to have the point counterpoint for something for people who listen and then can read ahead and pause and go in. It gives you a lot of value to keep the show moving and maybe rewatch it. But that's more of a later thing. But overall, it's funny because humor is based on surprises. An easy way to get surprised is to say one thing and then just do something else, or to show something else. And just having a verbal cue of, this is what I'm saying, this is what you're saying on the screen, and this is what you're reading over here, that's a really good way to build that dissonance between them to show that something is funny. And if DWK meant to do it, I don't know. In fact, I think he just did it because he thought it would be funny. But the thing is, this is what's going on behind it. It's building on that mental surprise by taking your mind from what you would expect to see, which could be either on the screen or even in the word itself, like that little side piece, but then just having fun with it and contrasting them against each other. And because they're separate and they're moving in different ways between what he's saying and what he's writing on the screen, the overall effect is you achieve a very humorous result. And if he did it on purpose, great. If he didn't, he just stumbled into a very effective technique of humor. And I actually really appreciate that. It's just actually good. He did a little bit here and there that is more just commentary as opposed to a direct interaction with himself in the story and the narrative. But it works better this way because he's actually funny. He's calling himself out, and that's entertaining and interesting and funny because of the juxtaposition. But yeah, if you guys think any differently, well, to quote the internet historian, well, according to my research, I already forgot the term. Damn it. This is what you get when you have a memory of a goldfish. What was I saying? Something about pudding. Pudding's awesome. Moving on. If you guys haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. If you haven't hit it up, fix that. DWK is awesome. Seriously, how is this guy not at a couple 100,000 subscribers? He did something really great with this. And if you haven't, fix it. Have I already said that? Yes. And this time it's intentional. I'll say it a third time. Do it. Technically, that was not actually the same thing I said. And it'll be the fourth time. But I'm going to ignore that as well. But yeah, just go hit it up, guys. DWK is awesome. He needs a lot more subs. And I'm definitely already subscribed to him. And I definitely didn't just forget and do it now. Ignore the clicking sound, which definitely was not a thing. Yeah. Yeah, in the future me, make sure to edit that out. Future me, if you don't, you're a dick. Seriously, you're going to fuck this up, future me. I just know it. Yeah. As well as everyone, thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe button, hit it up. Ooh, also, the bell does nothing. Hit up Discord instead of, but it'll actually let you know when things are going. Plus, there's a lot of memes. Lots of memes. Oh my god, levels of memes. I spend half of my night before going to bed just bugging Pretty Guardian about all the funny memes on the Discord. It's a miracle she is still not murdering me. I'm okay with that not being a thing, but if it ever happens, it's meme-aside. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't want it to be a thing because it will happen to me, but it will be a thing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.